Hi. We recently had fountains of water coming through our foundation wall with this last storm and was wondering if that's something you could help us out with. I'm hoping. Through the cinder blocks or whatever. Actually, it may have been along mortar lines.
So I see, in my basement, I see some white marks on my wall. There may be some leak from outside, which is causing, some moisture to creep in. And, there is some salt deposit there. So, I want someone to look at it and actually give me a quote of, explain what is happening and also give me a quote of, what will it take to fix it.
I bought the house about 2 years ago, and I know that there is, I don't know if it's a crack in the foundation or a separation in the foundation in the corner of the property, in the basement. So we do get moisture and a little bit of water in the basement.
Yeah, I just noticed our floors in our kitchen are kind of sloping a little bit, like they're higher in one spot, and you can visually see it. And we've noticed some cracks in the ceiling a little bit that have kind of appeared. And it feels like it's just uneven. I guess the floor is just uneven.
I have some water in my crawl space and looking to get it fixed as quick as possible because we're selling the home.
Trying to get an understanding of timing to have an inspection done of the home and what the cost range is for, and I don't know what it's formally called when you kind of trench along the inside walls of a foundation to kind of drain the water into a sump pump area to help relieve some of the moisture.
We know that our basement needs waterproofing. We are having water intrusion anytime it rains more than about an inch.
Hi, Stephanie. I'd like to get an estimate on an internal French drain for my basement. The external's already done, but when it rains really hard for a long time, I get a little seepage in the basement.
I have a corner that has started to drop. It's dropped about a half an inch, broken loose. No, it's not completely loose or anything, but it's falling down. It's dropping, and I need to stabilize it, get it back up, or do something like that.
I noticed this weekend, since the drought, that I'd been noticing that my garage had. I noticed a crack that formed in the middle of the garage between the two cars, and then I was walking around my house Saturday, and I saw that the cinder block at the front of the garage on the side of my house had busted, split, a small, very small split, but it's a clean crack all the way through two cinder blocks, which is new. This is a new crack. And the front corner of my garage is settling. And I need to get a price on maybe getting that thing stabilized before it gets any worse.
I have some sinking in the foundation on one end of my house. It's causing a separation on the second floor. It's a basement home.
I have some basement issues. I don't want a barrier system, but I do have some water issues, and so yes, I do. I need somebody to make some suggestions and repairs, but not just a barrier system.
Well, I live in an older house, and I noticed that I had done some. I had some brick separation on my outside brickwork, and just a year ago I put some sealer in there and filler, and it looks like there's a little bit of separation in it. Like I still got settlement problem. And on the inside of the house, around the window, I just put some woodwork around the windows, and I already got separation in my window, in the joints in my window trim. Well, I live in an older house, and I noticed that I had done some. I had some brick separation on my outside brickwork. And just a year ago, I put some sealer in there and filler, and it looks like there's a little bit of separation in it. Like I still got settlement problem. And on the inside of the house, around the window, I just put some woodwork around the windows, and I already got separation in my window, in my joints in my window trim.
The house seems to be settling on one end, and sheetrock is pulling apart from the ceiling.
The walls are bowed, the foundation is bowed, and there's some cracks in it, and it's leaking in the basement.
We need some waterproofing. There was actually mold found and high moisture in the basement, so we want to get somebody out and take a look at it.